Mama Bear. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we are going to be closing out the quarter two reflection financial goals hop. The four of us are doing videos this week to kind of sum up how the month has been and how everybody's been doing. If you have not watched their videos yet, make sure you check it out. But let's dive right in. I hope all of you have been enjoying everyone's financial journey in the quarter two reflection. And if this is new to you and you just saw this, you can still get all of these documents over at donnapoweredbycreativity.com. She has everything there. This is a collab with her, myself, Jeanette's Journey, and Lisa at She Persisted Budgeting and Saving. And we're going to be doing this all year long. Part of this financial journey is to reflect, to set those goals, do all of the things. So that way we're not just doing this for no reason, right? Okay. So I was watching Lisa and Jeanette's video this week, and they did a great job kind of going over how everybody, like the message they heard from everybody's video and all of that. I don't want to do another video of that because I think those girls did a wonderful job. And like I said, if you haven't watched them yet, go back and watch their videos, take their nuggets that they got from the other channels. But most importantly, go and watch the channels that went this month. Here is that calendar one more time and I just haven't marked it all up, but make sure you go and check it out because everybody has a different journey and one of them may resonate with you. And even if their financial journey isn't the same as yours, something that they're doing might resonate with you, which would help you. So that's what I love about this. Okay, so what I wanted to get into here is, let's see, heading into the second half. So we've talked a lot about quarter two, but you know what? We're at the end of July, and so we're already 1 month into quarter three. That's where I get kind of like, So this is one of the sheets that is provided to you, and it's basically, let's talk about heading into the second half of 2026. So I filled this out, and I want to share this with you. What do I want the second half of 2026 to feel like? That's the center here. What do I want more of? What do I want more of my life? I want to spend time for me and be okay with it. Right now, because I am a full-time caregiver now, I feel like the guilt when I'm not taking care of them, if I want to do something just for me, or, it's there. It's not super bad, but it is there. I also have guilt for not being at work right now. We're heading into the new year and it's just weird. And there's the guilt there too, as weird as it may sound. Been working my whole life. And so I'm going to be okay with it. Okay. What am I intentionally building? What am I focusing on creating or growing? I want to grow my abundance. So month ahead and sinking funds are what I've been looking at. I want to be abundant in my sinking funds. So when I have something come up and I need to spend the money, it's there. So far, we've been really good at extra stuffing into the sinking funds. But you know what? There's a reason for that. I'm trying to pad everything for what's to come. Okay. Month ahead is important to me because I like having my money to pay for my bills, period. So having that cushion that's always going to be there on top of what I already do is very important to me. I don't know, I think it should be important to everybody. Like, we need to have the money to pay our bills. That's part of our making it through life, right? Okay, I think I need a little more of this, but first, coffee. It is early. What day is it? Wednesday morning when I'm filming this. All right. The other thing, it says, what deserves more of my attention? Okay, what matters most and where do I want to be more present? I want to be more present in giving back. And that might sound funny because I'm a caregiver. I give back all day long, 24/7. But giving back to where I'm not already doing that, right? And things that bring me joy. So that's the things that I've journaled about, and like, okay, where do I want to do that where I actually don't feel drained? I feel joy. Okay. Where am I over giving, overthinking, or stretching myself too thin? Gee, in life, just kidding. Stop overthinking next steps. So yeah, my life is pretty much a lot of over giving, which is kind of funny that I put that here. But for overthinking, I do that a lot. Okay, Jeanette even talked about it in her video yesterday. Yes, I do. Okay, what am I ready to leave behind? Stress over spending I can't control. So we've had some big expenses. I've talked about this in the yard, things like that come up that I don't have control over. Like, this is stuff that has to be done, and it's being done. So don't stress over it. Come up with a plan, because stress kind of shuts everything down. What am I ready to let go of? I'm ready to let go of debt, and I'm going to have an intentional focus going forward. I am on a debt payoff, but I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just walking along the journey, and I'm not aggressive. Like, I want to get aggressive with debt, and I need to start doing that more. So you're going to see a little bit more of that in August. What excites me about the months ahead? Being more organized with my intentions. So I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of wishes. I have a lot of wants, but I'm always working on being more intentional. And that's something that you always have to think about, because you say it, or I say it, but what am I actually doing? What are those actions that are intentional actions? One thing future me will thank me for: changing my spending habits. And I've talked about that before. So definitely, this was a fun sheet, very simple to fill out, because I'm one of those like to the point people. I was always like that when I wrote my papers in college. Like, I hate that when, write 10 pages on blah, blah, blah. Well, I can get it done in 3. So I love when there's bubbles like this, because very to the point, very easy sheet to fill out and reflect on. I highly recommend you doing this one. Okay, so that is that. And then I also, because I didn't do this in my first video, and a lot of you all did, this is my financial goals planner. You can get this on my Ko-fi shop. And I wanted to go through my Q3 goals. Now, these are my personal goals. I'm not hiding them, but I think you're here for the financial goals. So these are what I came up with for my Q3 financial goals. And like I said, I'm very to the point. I don't have a million things that I write out. My mind just is all over the place. So I focus on certain things. And when I accomplish those, then I can add in more, right? Okay. I'm going to use this cute little pointer here. All right. So in July, I'd like to do 500 per week for sinking funds. And then I don't know if you can see this because it's a lighter pink. I'll zoom in a little bit here. I did write in pink, what are my action steps? Take some from savings to be able to put into sinking funds. Now, because this was a 5-week budget for me, I did have to split out into $250 a couple weeks, but I think I've been pretty good on that. $60 per week in the 2026 challenge, finished by the end of the year. Wallet left over to help. This is probably going to have to go into August because I started with this, but I haven't done that great. So it's okay if you set a goal for July and need to move it into the other months. As long as I finish it in Q3, I'm good with that. All right. In August, put $500 towards Christmas. Finish the SG307 book and JRB book. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the JRB book in August, but that's my goal before Christmas. Putting $500 towards Christmas, I have it in the budget plan, so I definitely need to do that because my Christmas fund has been kind of lacking, I think. And then put new lower budget into place. I am on the fence about this because I was paid regularly this past month. So we're actually a month into it, but I definitely need to set up how I'm going to do that once I know how much this is going to be. Then in September, pay off another card. This is important. Remember that aggressive debt payoff is important for me. So I want to pay off another card by the end of Q3. And then I back to 1,000 in the emergency fund through savings challenges, tinies, and minis. I am very close to this, so my goal is to break that apart and figure out what I need to do to get that 1,000 in the emergency fund back up. I did, when I have to use it, the important thing is that you work at getting it back in. All right, so that's my Q3 goals for financial. And then at the end of Q3, I will do my own little reflection on 4 big goals that I accomplished. I did go back and do that in Q2. Let's go back over here. I'll show you that. So I picked 4 of them, and then I went ahead and reflected over here. So organizing and paying more into my sinking funds, fully fund wood, journal, self-care, simple actions. F means financial goals, P means personal goals, and then I did an overall like a reflection over here. So that you get those for each one of the quarters. All right, so I think I'm on a good start for Q3. I think looking at your finances every day is important. Even if you spend 10 minutes on it. So make the time. It's important to you. You're sitting here watching these videos. Use time also on you as well. Take what you learn and use it for your budget. All right, y'all. That is it for me. Donna will be going tomorrow and closing us up. And apparently she's got something that she's showing tomorrow and I don't even know about it. All right. If you have any questions or anything, please put that down in the comments. I always read every single comment that you guys make, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, y'all. I hope you have a blessed day. And as always, I double love you.